Hi. Sorry. Okay, let's hope this works. Welcome. As you can see, we have a sketchbook. This is a little cat girl. Check my profile picture. Yes. This is a doodle that I want to color. This is a one that I did earlier that I'm pretty dang proud of. Let's hope that we could do a similar style. Alright, let me get out my watercolors. I got these watercolors, and if you're wondering what they are, they're just some ones that I found for cheap on Amazon. You don't need much to become an artist. A sketchbook. I guess I kind of would recommend. It's not the best. I had one just like it at my old sketchbook. The spine fell apart, and that didn't go well. So thankfully the spine has not fallen off. The other one, I did toss it around quite a bit, so maybe that was why. The paper is like a nice texture. It's great, pretty dang great. It's like a bit rough in my opinion, which for some things that I want to do is not the best. But you know, it gets the job done. Okay, let me get my, alright, this also came with it. Nice. It's just a little brush, and it has a little water tube thing. It's dirty. I don't care. Alright. Let me get some paint. And I guess I'll just ramble a bit. So if you guys don't know me, my name is Iris. Nice to meet you. If you're new, welcome. Yeah. I guess I'll, I like Undertale, FNaF. Ooh, speaking of FNaF, have you guys seen the FNaF? If you haven't seen the new FNaF movie trailer yet, it is pretty dang good. I'm excited. I might be able to watch it. Depends on what my parents say. They're pretty strict, not that bad, you know. It's like, it makes sense. Like, they won't let me watch like rated R stuff, which makes sense because either it's extremely bloody or gory or something, or just inappropriate. Today's of this year very FNAF-y. 2003 is the Bite of 83, 2023. Let's go, Bite of 83. It all lines up. But yeah, we're getting a lot of FNAF content this year. Scott is spoiling us. We got Hope Wanted 2. We got Ruin DLC. I'm very excited for that. I'm a huge Sun and Moon fan. Like, I think it was last Halloween, yeah. I actually dressed up as Sun, which I thought that like no one would recognize. So whenever I go trick-or-treating, I go to two places. I go to my church, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, very cool. And my grandma's neighborhood, and we go trick-or-treating, and it's super duper fun. And I thought that no one would recognize me at my church, and then I'd get maybe like a few people recognize me at my grandma's neighborhood. It was actually the other way around. Like at my church, like 10 people recognized me, and then at grandma's house, it was like 1.5. I say a half because one of them were not exactly. I wasn't exactly sure. Mom thought that they heard them say something, but we're not sure. Okay. So I got the hair done. Yeah, she looked cool. Very cute. Cute. Yeah. A little girl at my grandma's neighborhood, she was wearing a moon costume. That whenever I was looking for stuff for my costume, I actually found that saw that costume like multiple times. But it was like, you know, like the cheap Amazon stuff. Shoot, you know what I forgot? I forgot to like erase it a bit before I started so that the pencil lines weren't that harsh. Dang it. Oh well. Needed eraser. I'm just like listing products so that if you guys don't know what I'm doing, which I totally understand. So funny story. I keep jumping back and forth between stories. I'm so sorry. Funny story. Whenever I first saw a needed eraser, it was in like an art kit that my grandma bought me, and I didn't know what it was. So I'm just like, what's this like? Why did they give me like clay? Like this tiny thing of clay. And I'm like, what the heck? So I ended up throwing it out because, you know, it was like gathering crumbs and whatnot. And it was getting gross. And then only a while later was I like looking through some stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's what that was. It was a needed eraser. And I'm like, I wish I had that now. But yeah, it's no biggie. And then my school, they gave us like little art kits. I did a online school at the time. It sucked. And they gave me like an art kit, and it had an eraser, and I'm like, oh, yes! It was like the one useful thing in it. Like, I don't like cheap Amazon bought school. Like, you know, like, okay, if there's any artists here with me, you will understand my pain. But like, your grandmas or aunts or whatever family member you have, if you're an artist, they will get you those like crappy kits that are like a suitcase looking thing, and they have like a watercolor thing, a few like colored pencils, maybe some oil pastels, that kind of thing in them. They just like toss them in your face, and I'm like, no, that's not what I want. Like, I want art stuff, but I don't want that. Like, that sucks. Like, I don't want to be mean. I never say that to them, like, up front, because that would be mean, and I don't want to be mean, especially since they took their money and bought me a Christmas/birthday gift. They chose to, so, you know, but, yeah, I'd never say that to someone, but please, if you're my family member and you're watching this, do not give me that. Stop. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what to talk about now. Dang it. It's supposed, like, I'm doing like this commentary stuff, and I'm like trying to be interesting, trying to think of stuff that you guys would like want me to hear to talk about. I can't speak. What you guys would want to hear, you know? But I suck at human contact. I am an introvert, after all. You guys didn't know that? Now you do. Ta-da. Anyway, if you're wondering how I did this little drawing down there, since I'm running out of things to say, I will explain. Before church on Sunday, I had that drawing, and I'm like, oh, that it would be so cool if I did like a watercolor, because I've been wanting to do watercolor, like in my, like a watercolor something for a bit now. Oh my, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it would be perfect, and I could do like painting like highlights on it and whatnot. So I just watercolored her, and then after I did that, I went into the highlights, and I used some cheap paint that I found at what's it called? Oh, what's it called? Oh, Five Below. Yeah. I just used those, and I mixed it with a bit of other paints so that it was less opaque, and because like it kept drying way darker than it did on, like, I had like a little test paper here, like it was drying like that, and I'm like, oh, that's the like perfect color. And then I did it on her, and it ended up being way too dark. I'm like, no, don't do that. So I ended up mixing it in with some white to help it dry lighter, and it was a bit dark in my opinion. So I made it lighter, and it wasn't so opaque. I just used some like, oh, I think it's from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I used this for Hobby Lobby for $3. But yeah, you do not need much to make art. I feel like anyone has heard this way too many times before. But yeah, the other day at church, I literally I just used a piece of paper that my little sister had in her bag so she didn't complain to mom the entire time. She just had like a crumpled up old piece of paper. I took one of those and a pencil that I found on the floor, and I was just drawing. It was fun. I don't have it anymore, sadly. But it was fun. You do not need much to make art. You just need a pencil and a paper. Ba bing ba boom. Of course, like some things, like if you want to do watercolors, yeah, I guess that does cost a bit of money. But then you could just get like the Crayola. I should, I'm pretty sure I have like Crayola watercolor things somewhere in my house. I could just use that. But yeah, that'd be so much fun. Like I could just like show you guys how like it doesn't I can't speak. You don't need much to make art. There you go. You don't need no watercolor. You don't need it. If you want to, I guess you can, but you don't need it. Sorry, I bumped the phone, the pole thing. Hey guys. It's the next day because I suck. But yeah, let's continue. I've gotten the skin, hair, jacket, almost completed the jacket, and I got the tie done. Just clean my brush real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to knock down the phone for the third time. Yeah, at the end I knocked it down again, but I'm like, you know what, I'm tired. I'm just gonna not bother with this for the rest of the day. I'm not gonna stay up any later. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. But yeah, I've only like just like started making this character. She just came to mind. I'm like, oh, that would be so cute. And now she is my OC, and she's adorable. You can't lie. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what to talk about. That's why I'm so sorry that I keep bumping it. Let me move my water. Like, that's why I keep bumping it. My water's right there. So I'm like trying to like clean up my brush. But then I keep bumping this stupid little thing. Also, so if you're wondering about my camera setup, it is probably like the most not efficient, deficient, whatever, opposite of efficient that you've ever seen. Ooh, hold on, I need to put something in the light. Yeah, it's a green, okay. Okay, we're good. I almost grabbed a green instead of a black. Okay, I'm just making sure. So I noticed I was editing the first part a bit ago, and I was like, what's that like black thing at the edge of the screen? It turned out to be my stand. about my camera setup. I once bought like a microphone thing for videos. Dang it, I really went outside the line. What is wrong with me? I brought a microphone stand thing. Hold on, I'm gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. We'll just make the skirt a bit longer. It's already pretty dang short, so you know. Thankfully, she does indeed have shorts under. Thank goodness. I'm just using like a microphone stand that I bought a while back. And I just taped a phone to it. I got inspired by Sealed Air. Amazing artist, by the way. I love her content so much. But I got inspired by her for the taping part. Yeah. But I just taped my phone to a microphone rack thing. But what is with me going outside of the line? Why do I keep doing that? I'm a toddler. I suck at staying in the line. I think I'm trying to be all loose and just enjoy coloring. And then I get outside of the line with black. Black. Of course, black. That's the color that I get outside of the line. Also, I'm sorry if my AC is making noise. I'm pretty sure it is. But it's very loud. Which doesn't help with recording. And like as soon as I pressed the record button, the AC turned on. And I'm like, dang it, really? But yeah. I think it could do for a bit of shading. I should probably, okay, but yeah, hold on, my hand is so shaky, stop, the thing's shaky. We'll pretend that that's a wrinkle, yeah, oh, just put some little shadow light back here, then. I don't really know what else to do. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm being a bit too quiet. I just woke up, so I don't have any like anything on my mind really right now. I didn't just wake up. But yeah. Alright, so I've already talked about one little video idea, which is watercolor, but with the Crayola watercolor set. Idea. So I've had this idea for a while now. Even whenever I had my other channel, I'm Tired. Whenever I had that one, that I already had that idea. And here it is. Drawing every single Undertale character that has a sprite, like an overworld sprite. Which is a lot. But it's genius. You know? Because, like, I get to draw, like, some of my favorites, like Sans and Toriel. But then, I also get to draw things that I've never drawn before. Like that one guy at the end of the restaurant where Sans takes you. I could draw that guy. Wouldn't that be so much fun? So I'm mixing in a gray for the... There we go. But yeah, wouldn't that be so much fun. Tell me if you like it. If you want me to do that. And the watercolor. Tell me if you want me to do any of those. I think that it would be fun. But that's just my opinion. I'm here for your guys' opinion. What do you guys want me to do? Also, I know that it's Pride Month. And I'm like, and you may be wondering, hey, Iris, why haven't you done anything for Pride Month? And in response to that, I'm working on it. I have a little drawing. I still need to like take a picture of it, do it digitally and whatnot. But like, I'm working on it. Like, chill. No one has actually said anything, but like, you know, if you were wondering. But yeah, it is in process. I'm working on it. But like, you know, tell me your opinions. What do you guys want to see? I could tour old sketchbooks. If you guys want. I think that would be fun. I always enjoy going back at old sketchbooks. In fact, I do it with my family. Because I'm alone. I'm just like a little introvert, little bug. Little kitty. That just stays in her room and draws all the time. And yeah. Those little things. Alright, what are we thinking? I think it's ready for paints. Yeah, I think all the watercolor's done. Alright. Now, I'll go back with paint. Okay, the watercolor's gonna go to the side now. Let me put the cap back on my little watercolor pen. And like I said earlier, dang it, where's, oh, here. Like I said earlier, what I use for paint, it's just some cheap Five Below paint. Where is it? Oh, that's right. I used some organizing the other day. Yeah, they're in a drawer now. I just have a drawer full of paints. Okay, let me find my color. I think it's yellow orchid, something like that. Well, it's just brown, what I need. And then I also mix in a bit of white. Where is my yellow? Yellow orchid, I found it. Found it. Yellow orchid. But yeah, there's just like a bunch of these paints. These tiny little paint tubes at Five Below. They're waiting for you. Go get them. Well, you don't need to. If you have like more expensive paints, you do you. Girl, boss, girl. Alright, my bad. The camera fell again. I meant to say ladies, gents, and all in between. Because diversity. But yeah. Just gonna pour me some paint. And then, let me get my white. I'm only gonna add like a few drops so it's not too light. I'm mainly doing it so it's not as opaque. There we go. Oh, I got some on me. Of course, anytime that I open a bottle of paint, oh, sounded like something breaking. And not my problem. Anytime I open a bottle of paint, of course I get some on me. Like, one time I was in like an art class thing. And we were painting something black. And, yeah, I was so messy. We ended up going to a restaurant after too. Like, that did not help. Okay. So I'm just gonna use this. I got this at, it's like that crappy art kit that I was talking about, although it wasn't that crappy. Like, I'm so sorry that I keep breathing. That's not something to apologize for. I'm sorry that I keep like doing like deep inhales and exhales. I'm just trying to talk, you know? But it was like those crappy art kits, except it wasn't as crappy, you know? Like, I had the suitcase thing, I had the oil pastels, it even had like a bunch of colored pencils that I still have and use. It had these paintbrushes. It even had, what's it called? The thing that makes your canvas go up so that you don't break your back. That thing, I had that thing. Okay. So like with this one, this little doodle, the only parts that I did paint are the parts that I wanted you to notice, which was this little hair highlight and the eyes. I did on the eyes, but the eyes are closed, so I think I'll just wait for the paint to dry and then we go in and line. I was about to say in the meantime we could line this sketch because I want to do it in colored pencil, because I am a child and that's what I have the most of. But since I'm right-handed, I would definitely get my hand in the paint. Because like whenever I'm lining, I try to like relax myself so I don't screw it up. Yeah, that wouldn't work with me also trying to avoid smudging paint. But yeah, I guess I will see you. Alright, I moved it a bit. Sorry if the like mic changed a bit. So basically what I did is I lowered the microphone stand. Sorry, I lowered it. I was reaching down to get something. I lowered the microphone stand and fixed the camera. But yeah, now I can chill. Not have to stand the entire time. But anyhow, like I was saying, I'm just sitting on like a little stool thing that has like a little, oh, how do I explain? It has like, it has like, oh, gosh, I'm like a little kid like trying to explain my dream right now. Have you ever had a dream? But it has like a little lid that you can take off and put stuff in. And the lid broke. So now sometimes the lid will like fall into the chair. And it isn't very great for sitting. But I'm trying to save up for a new one. So if you want to go to my Ko-fi page, go ahead and do so. Please donate. We're getting, so like in the Ko-fi thing, I can put some money in it already, and so I put the money that I already have for the chair. So we're a bit more than 50% of the way. Nice. It's not like you guys are doing all the hard work. But yeah, this is gonna be exciting. I do need to put, so I want to basically sell stickers mostly. Cause yeah, I also want to get like a button press. Maybe that'll be another donation goal. But I think it would be nice to make buttons. Also, I like buttons. So, yeah. The other day, I watched Mean Girls for the first time. It is good. like you're like a younger audience. All I know is that mostly my dad watches. Hi, Dad. But if you're like younger, it does swear quite a lot. But it's a good movie. It's like if your parents allow you to, I definitely recommend it. The only reason that I only just watched the movie was because we just got the like Roku TV plus Paramount thing, and Mean Girls happened to be on it. I'm like, ooh, Mean Girls, because like I had heard of it. I've heard of it from like my friends, and I was like, I should totally watch that, and I did, and it's good. I like the part with the bus. Sorry if I'm being a bit quiet. I'm trying to like kind of focus so that I don't mess it up. Jeez, I have a runny nose. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to like talk so that I can be interesting to you guys, but then I also need to kind of just focus so that I don't screw up my drawing. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Ooh, I don't know if you guys know this, not like I have like, I don't know how many, a lot of Undertale stuff on my channel, but if you guys are into that, I like Undertale as well, so I'd be more than happy to do more Undertale stuff. But if I have any like Deltarune fans up in here, how you guys feeling? How you guys doing? Are you guys excited for chapter 3? Because I freaking know I am. All I know is that I have to pay, which honestly at this point I do not mind. But I also, if I'm correct, isn't chapter 3 going to be like a combination with chapter 4 and 5? So we get 3 chapters? I'm not sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is. I also, the other day I was looking at some piano songs because I want to learn to play the piano. I have a piano and everything. But I was looking at some piano songs and I saw some Deltarune chapter 3 songs and I'm like, oh, that's right, we have like a few leaks. Okay, my deepest apologies. I thought that I was recording. I did all the line art. Wondering what I was gonna do for, it's like this little one. I did like these little Posca pen outline thing. And I want to do something similar, maybe not the exact same thing, you know, something interesting. But I was pondering what to do and I was making sure that you could see it. And then I saw that the phone had turned off and I'm just like, no, it wasn't recording. Ah, that hurts. Ugh. That's right, I forgot something. I put like little lines on the sweater thing. I didn't do it over here. So yeah, I'm in frame. Okay. Just making sure because I don't want you guys to not be able to see. But yeah, I'm very... Oh, the phone's falling. No, 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 no. Alright, I think I fixed it. Alright, my bad. But yeah, if you're excited for Deltarune chapter 3, maybe comment your favorite character, maybe your favorite song in the soundtrack, something like that. I don't freaking know. Like, I'm not too new, because I don't know whether or not this got recorded or not. Okay, why on earth does it keep falling? I hopefully fixed it this time. But this is honestly getting on my nerve. If you guys have any like suggestions to do like this, maybe like attach it to my mic better than some duct tape, please tell. I can't keep dealing with this. It's getting on my nerves. Okay. I'll have to bleep out my face. Like it like fell. Like it was dangling in front of my face, which is bad. I am not showing my face, you guys, until like 1 million subscribers. Even then, I might only show it a bit. So, you know. So that's some of the highlights. Let's hope that it dried. I think it did. Hopefully. There we go. Little highlights. Yeah, I don't really know what else to add. If you guys have any like suggestions for videos, what I should add, any of that stuff, or even especially, please help me figure out a better way to hang up the phone to record. If you guys have any suggestions, please help me and comment them. And if you made it this far, thank you very, very much. Please subscribe. Please. Oh, wait, before we go. Okay, it happened again. I wasn't recording. I don't know how much of this footage is getting saved, but I just added highlights. We're getting to the end of the video. If you guys have any suggestions for like video ideas, maybe some animation, I don't know, whatever you guys want to see, please comment, tell me. Any suggestions for holding up the camera, please do tell. Thank you very much. Bye.